bowl, water bowl, some type of substrate, food, in addition to your crickets, your greens. Definitely want to go commercial diet, the UVB bowl, dome system of your choice. I'll go over a bunch of different domes, a bunch of different lighting structures. One of my babies, this is the Sora. Bring her around, get a better look. So you can see her. She's about 6 months old. She's eating regular food, crickets, greens. Every now and then she'll get a couple of mealworms, superworms. Growth on bearded dragons varies from bearded dragon to bearded dragon. As I said, she's about 4 months old, well, 5 months old now. Got another one here that's about 5 to 6 months old. This is Deuces. And if you notice, Deuces is about 3 inches, maybe 2-3 inches longer than the Sora was. She's got more of a green, yellow pattern on the back. Nice orange on the face. No matter what type of bearded dragon you get, no matter what color, age, weight, size you get, just continue to feed them. Make sure that they're using the bathroom on a daily basis. If you notice that your bearded dragon stops using the bathroom or starts to sit and twitch, his back legs will twitch, his hands will twitch, and I don't mean like waving, I mean actually twitching, then that may be chance that your bearded dragon is compacted, which means you're feeding them too big of crickets or too big of mealworms. If you got a bearded dragon this size, believe it or not, this bearded dragon at 5-6 months old is the same as the rest of these bearded dragons, and it's about same age rather, and it's about 3 inches smaller than they were. So eating the same, still eating, just growing at its own pace. Don't force your bearded dragons to eat. Don't try to power feed them. Don't give a dragon that size crickets about this big. Just, you pretty much ask them for them to get compacted. You want to go with small mini mealworms or small crickets. This one is Rocky. This is my German giant. He's 21 inches long from head to tail. He's Sunfire Tangerine. Rocky eats everything from commercial diet to pinky mice, rat pups. I don't feed the bearded dragons anything with hair on them. They shouldn't eat anything with hair because they may not digest the food. It may be harder for them to digest. Water bowl, big enough for your bearded dragon to know that it's there and have a substantial amount of water so that it can drink. If it's big enough, it should be big enough for them to bask in if you can get it. If not, small one like that. A low-level feed bowl, something like this one, so that they can reach here and get it. Substrates, you can go from everything from sand to paper towel, like this one's being kept on. I advise paper towel for any bearded dragon up to this size, from smaller up to the size of the red here, which is about 6 to 7 inches. I would advise you to put yours on newspaper, paper towel, or any other substrate other than sand. You got so many different types of sand on the market. You got Reptera sand, like I have here. You got Repta sand, which is new out on the market, that actually supposed to be digestible and pretty much passable for the bearded dragon. You've got other types of sand from different types of vendors. I only pretty much use the Repta sand and the Vita sand here. I use both of those in my tanks. They seem to work pretty well. Vita sand does leave a little bit of dust and stuff on your dragon, when the Repta sand won't leave any dust or coloration on the bearded dragon. Next thing we go to is feeding. Like I said earlier, collard greens, turnip greens, lettuce, celery leaves, they love it all. Bearded dragon food, this is the Buffet blend by Flukers. It has freeze-dried mealworms and crickets. You got the juvenile bearded dragon, all natural by Zoomed, which I've tried. Baby bearded dragons do not seem to like this very well. No matter how many times I've tried to get them to eat it, But I kind of supplement that with the greens, add a little water in it, you may get them to eat it. The next one is the bearded dragon by Reptile, which seems to be the best that I found for them to readily take it. Has a wonderful smell, they enjoy eating it. Got Zilla, bearded dragon, fortified food, which is another one out on the market that seems to work fairly good with bearded dragons. Doesn't seem to cause them to slow down in growth rate or anything. So a couple of different products to feed. Rocky particularly likes everything from the greens to his regular diet. So always play with your dragon. Give him a chance, to interact with you throughout the day. Don't just leave him. Day bulb, you want to go with something like 100 to 150 watt bulb. 50-watt night bulb to a 75-watt night bulb, keeping the night temperatures about 85 degrees. Your daytime temperature should run about 105 to 115 in the basking area. And now you've got these new Power Sun bulbs that just came out on the market. 100-watt Power Sun bulb will work for any of these dragons inside a setup of about 20-gallon long or even inside a 40-gallon breeder, but I would actually add another one for nightlight for a 40-gallon breeder. These produce the UVA, the UVB, and the heat source that you'll need for your bearded dragon. They're a little more expensive, but you kill 3 birds with 1 stone with that particular light bulb. Housings and lamps. You got your regular lamp, Zilla Dome lamp, 8.5 inch, which is usually best. 8.5 inch lamps run up to 150 watts to 200 watts based on the lamp that you get, which will be what you would need for a bearded dragon. This is the Fluker's dimmer switch clamp light. I like lamps with clamps on them because of the simple fact that you can clamp them wherever you need them to go. The problem that I found with the ones without clamps, you can't put them on stuff. As you take them off, you blow your bulbs, so you end up paying more in bulbs over the year because you dropped them, broke them, shook the bulb too much, and the filaments pop. This particular one has a dimmer on it. Dimmer can be used as a thermostat. So if you see your cage and your bearded dragon's getting too hot, you turn the temp down on the light bulb itself, will turn the temp down on the cage itself. So you can use that as thermostat. Next and last thing is the UVB bulb. A lot of people, live and die by these now. I'm still not 100% sold on them. So UVB is supposed to emit the light of the sun and give them a lot of the different stuff they don't get as far as UVB rays. So you can try 5.0 or 10.0, see how you like it, see how it does with your reptiles. I've kept bearded dragons on spot bulbs and night bulbs for the last 15 years, and they've lived healthy, long, successful lives and gotten up to pretty decent sizes. So I don't think you have to have that UVB bulb. Small domes like this, stay away from 5-inch domes. They don't house anything higher than a 100-watt bulb, and in most cases, you're going to need a bigger bulb come wintertime. So just save yourself money. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube, like, share. If you know of any type of reptiles or animals you want to see a care video or a product video on, or got questions that you have that you want to answer, be sure to hit me up, pettilespetstore.com, or you can find us at www.